I want to ask you guys a question. I think this will probably be the last one we have time for. Can a third party figure be better than a licensed one? And I want to show you guys one to kind of, get your
hopefully it's not that scorpion.
So
there we go.
this is the one. Can a third party figure be better than a licensed one? And it doesn't have to be an apples to apples. It doesn't have to be, okay, we have Classic Toys Loki, we have Hot Toys Loki, right? It doesn't have to be that. I can just say, like, in general, can a third party figure be better than a licensed one? This is one that was actually posted. I forget who posted it already, but I owe them a great debt for, it was Clone Collector, I think. Yeah, Clone Collector, for making me go viral. Not really, that's what he told me. He was like, "You're going viral, bro." So yeah, this is I've been put into figure form now. So they made me into Anna Karen. So I'm very excited about this. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that. I do want to still do the topic though. Don't worry. But,
next topic.
Yeah, right. Next topic anyway. And like Carlos said, I'm going to share something, and this is going to be important, right? Because can a third-party figure be better than a licensed figure? And I want to ask Optical first, because I know he has lots of experience with Star Ace and Asmus. So he can speak to anyone's point better that a licensed figure is not always everything, but usually it's better. But Optical, I'm just sharing Scorpion as an example. What do you think? Is it possible or even realistic that a third-party figure can be better than a licensed alternative?
To answer, the short answer is yes. Not against Hot Toys though.
Yeah,
if I can guarantee if Hot Toys does this Scorpion, Hot Toys is going to be better. But to give you an example, the Gambit from SooSoo is better than the licensed Sideshow. The Boys, which is Star Ace, you can make an argument that the Boys from SooSoo Toys is better than the Star Ace, and they're both licensed. But again, we're comparing Sideshow, Star Ace, and maybe Asmus to a point where yes, they are licensed, but if you take away their license, SooSoo is better than them in any form. Like, the license is just formality for those guys. But when it comes to Hot Toys, if you take away the license of Hot Toys and you give that license, for example, to SooSoo, I think you'll still buy Hot Toys. You'll buy the third party. So I think it depends on who is the licensor. But I can never imagine a third party being better than Hot Toys. Like, if that's the question. I'm thinking of a third party that went head to head with Hot Toys. I think they'll lose. I could be wrong here. Maybe there's one or two figure that they're better. If there is, it's probably like an old Hot Toys figure, like the Comedian. Like they release a Comedian for I don't know, like a SooSoo Toys, and they compare with the Hot Toys. Like, dude, the Hot Toys version is like 2010. So of course, it's gonna be better. It's 2022. But yeah, other than that, not with Hot Toys though.
Okay. Yeah, and that's fair, because, and I've even said Optical repeatedly that it's not exactly fair to show, the DX Joker Hot Toys versus the InArt. I mean, they're a decade apart, basically. So it's, there's been a lot of innovations and advancements, things like that. I know this Terminator went up for sale recently, this third-party Present Toys version. I have the DX13. Absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best figures ever made, in my opinion, from a license capacity. I think it's incredible. But nonetheless, I want to ask you, Carlos, same question. Can a third-party figure be better? And I know you've owned some third-party ones. I want to share some of my favorites. So we're going down memory lane here with Cloud. But any figure, what's your general thoughts on it?
I think I agree with what Sick Boy was saying. So basically, unless it's not a Hot Toy, third party can for the most part beat it. I mean, this Gametoys is really good. Was the VTS that was third party too, right?
That was third party.
Third party. Yeah. So like, and this is really good. I mean, can Hot Toys make it better? I don't know. Those fuckers might not do seamless arms, so it's hard to say that it's gonna be better. But I think the majority of time, a third party can be better. Like if we're going again, like Optical said, a Sideshow, Star Ace, Asmus, all those other really crappy, toy companies that they don't do that good of a job. It's really more like in our Hot Toys SooSoo, right? Because SooSoo can do some really great work if they want to. So I guess so, for the most part. But if we start looking at other ones like Toys Era, or what's the one who did the Thanos's generals and the one with the feet.
Infamous Toys. They did. It's Toys Era, but they did the Black Order.
Black Order, yeah, but they did the one with the spear. What's his name? I forget his name.
Corvus Glaive. Corvus Glaive.
Corvus Glaive. Like that was an atrocious figure. Or the one with like the hair was like sculpted and you see the seam line, right? Like those third parties. Yeah, there you go. They could never be even a sideshow one, right? But I think I guess we're thinking of like SooSoo. The majority of third party, I guess, couldn't, but like SooSoo could. So I guess it just really would depend, what they would do. But this looks really good. I like this. I know you're kind of being, a stupid ass here and saying it doesn't look good, but I think this looks really good.
Nah, bro, he's too small. But anyway, so Riley, what about you, bro? What do you think about third party? Do you own any third party figures?
Dude, I actually haven't. I've never owned a third party yet. But
right,
what I will say, yeah, whatever. I'd mainly just agree with the panel here. I mean, for me, the perfect example is Star Race with the Homelander. That one I think that's like one of the worst figures, probably the worst figure I've seen in 2022 that's licensed was that Homelander. We have that SooSoo one coming in.
Dude.
Has there been worse? I don't know. We'll see. But
yeah, Optical, show him your Asmus. Go ahead.
Wow.
Star Race and Asmus like this.
Exactly. Yeah. But like I said, that SooSoo one's coming around the corner and that's unlicensed. I mean, I'd guarantee that's going to be definitely better than the Star Race one because that one's horrible. It looks the seams and everything. It did not look great. But and like you said with Hot Toys, I'd say that they're that one where they're the step above when it comes to third party figures. And the best one you could say. I mean, for me personally, like there's third parties like even that Vulture that recently came out. It looks really good. There's a recent Vulture that came out like last week that I saw. It looks really good. But to me, I'm still holding out that hope. I mean, I'm pretty sure Hot Toys are going to do it. It's just the question is when. They've shown it like 20 times. Like hopefully they do it. But I wouldn't go through that third party route as good as it looks because I just know that Hot Toys is still there. And I know that it's going to look that much better to where I'm still going to get with the Hot Toys one personally.
Yeah. And like Carlos said, they could put out jointed arms, but I can tell you, I mean, I would definitely like if Hot Toys announced they're doing Scorpion and Cloud and Sephiroth, right? There'd probably be a lot of sales for Gametoys. I'd probably be one of them because it would be like one of those situations where I'm like, they're probably going to do it a lot better. So
even that Terminator too. Like that Terminator. If the Hot Toys did it or InArt, like we talked about, like they're probably going to be better than the third one.
Because that Hot Toys, they did that Terminator, but it's from what was it, Optical? 2017, 16?
Yeah. I guess the better question now is that with Hot Toys prices, just on the drain right now, is it even a viable option to buy a third party? Because third parties are like 180 a pop nowadays, right?
Yeah,
at the minimum 180 a pop.
Some are more. Yeah.
Where you could buy a Hot Toy, even though you don't like the character, right? That we can all agree that let's say you buy Captain America 2012 version for 190, would you? And you're like, I don't even like that Cap. But let's say you have the option, would you buy that bearded guy, the guy with a mustache, the one doing the Movember? I don't know how much that is. 190 to a Hot Toys figure. Is that a real discussion?
Well,
I would say
a third party is dropping. I've seen them for like $100, $110 on the groups, 120. So
they've been dropping, but
they've been dropping better than a Hot Toy for the most part too.
But like Gametoys, you've seen, Carlos, is pretty good. I'm surprised Zach hasn't.
It's holding. It's holding. I already sold the fucker, but
you did? Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Gametoys, because there's not another viable option, and people love Final Fantasy, and it's like and these are really good. So, quality wins out at the end of the day.